Right then people, we're going to take a look at snake mounting and start by getting everything out here. I've got it on wide angle, so unfortunately it means you can see all of me, but it also means you can hopefully see everything that comes out. So you get snake mounting kind of instruction booklet. Looks like it's got like a bio here as well. So put that down to one side. Crikey, that makes a bit of noise. See what we've got in here. I mean, the size of the box on this is just humongous. It's hard to get your head around. So this looks like the kind of scepter piece. So just take a look at this. Make sure that's what it is. Just be careful getting out, because this one's got like a lot of spikes and things on it, so it can just catch as you pull it out, and then you don't want to break any of these bits that are on here. So that's the kind of scepter piece. Looks as if that opens up as well. So I'm not sure what that's about. I've got that there. And what else is down in here? Got another piece as well, which looks like the snake head. So I'm just chucking stuff off the side as it kind of comes in. Okay, so this is snake head. It's a big old unit. It's quite light, but there's plenty of airbrush paint and detailing going on in here. But yeah, it's a big old. It's quite soft. It's kind of soft, hard plastic, if you know what I mean. It's like really difficult to describe. Like a kind of pipe sort of tubing, that type of thing. So that's that. There's another layer of cardboard on the top here, which you have to kind of pull off. So you have to kind of slide that off. So another piece of cardboard to go off to recycling. Put that off to the side. Oh, there's the main thing in here, and I'm going to try and pull out the side pieces first, just to make it a little bit easier. But it all seems to be pretty well packed, to be honest with you. So we've got another box in here. I'm just going to open that up. Some more packaging. So what have we got here? So this is like the gate. This feels quite heavy actually. I don't know if it's made out of. So that's that. Some other pieces of snake mounting. Now these look like they're like the faces that peg on. Again, just be careful in pulling these out, because some bits are quite sharp. So you've got one of the faces there. Another one in here. Or is this? Oh, this like a control room piece, which is really well painted actually. The kind of yellow and green, orange in here, silver. Really nice paint job on that. This one looks like another one of the faces, and looks like you've got some netting in there as well. And the head, you've got the netting in here for the base, where you know you've got the trap, and they all the good guys fall into this kind of netting. So it's quite big. Surprising the amount of like extra bits and stuff that come with this. It's just loads. What else have we got? It's another like piece of wall. What else is this? Another one of the faces here. Another gate or trap. Not sure where this one goes, because it looks pretty similar to the other one that we've seen here. So maybe to like a prison or something like that. Another one, we've got the ladder in here as well. Crikey. a lot of bubble wrap. I'll see anything I would say, like criticism wise, it's a lot of extra kind of plastic and bubble wrap. But it's a tricky one to do with, you know, when you're transporting something that's this big, want to keep everything in good nick. What's this one? Yeah, another one of the faces as well. What else have we got in here? I'll be careful not to pull the thing out and wreck it. So this looks as if it's part of the bridge. It kind of goes around the base. So you've got that there. That's really well made. It's a harder plastic, but it looks as if it's all kind of painted. You kind of extra effects down the bottom here. Yeah, really good. And so far, I'm pretty impressed with everything I've seen in here. And what's it? That's the last piece out of that one. So this looks like it is Skeletor's little table. There you go. So that bit's hollow, but this bit on the top's solid. Some paint details, but you could go to town on this, and red orb on the top there. And right, let's see what else we've got. Something different. I've also had my hair cut, so out of lockdown, I was kind of running out of storage space, so I've just moved everything off to the side just to continue on with the video, and just show you everything that it comes with, and that you have to kind of put together. So I'm going through all the accessories first of all. Oh my word, look at that. It's one thing when you see everything in reviews of stuff, and then it's another thing actually getting this stuff in hand. I mean, that's just incredible. That is really awesome. Wow, that's got some real heft to it as well. You know, just putting out all these accessories seems to take up a lot of space. God knows where I'm going to actually find, you know, I thought this table would be, where I'm putting stuff on would be the perfect place to put either this or Unicron, and then I've got two tables either side. So I was thinking Snake Mountain for one, Unicron for the other, and then another display on the side here. But yeah, I'm really not sure where to put it all. Right. I'm glad I didn't go for the Thunder Tank. I was kind of tempted on that, the Super7 one. But, you know, that would have involved even more room. So, opted against that one. So this one opens up two ways. And what have we got in here? Something spiky. Oh, crikey. So, anything else in there? No. Put it to the side, and more bubble wrap. And that is kind of like the top of Snake Mountain. So when you sort of plug it at the top there, so the first kind of feel of the, but you've got the bat and everything around here, some of the spikes, again continuation of the kind of snake bit, presumably where you're going to attach the posts and whatnot. So that's cool. Let's see what other stuff we've got over here before I attempt to take out the big the big piece, the actual main piece. Right, so I'm going to just pop that to the side there. I think the last piece is the actual main piece. So I'm not sure if this is in two bits or not. I'm going to pull this out as gently as I can. I'm going to pop it on the table. just going to see how much of the actual camera that takes up. Okay, you can just about see it. Wow. I cannot get over the size of this. It's wrapped up in a lot of plastic. So if I'm going to switch it around just so you can see kind of different view of it. There's the front there, or the side of it anyway. And then just got to try and pull out all the plastic. Just careful because it's attached to a few different places and around, so it can kind of stick on some of the jagged pieces. So what you don't want to do is pull it out and then end up damaging something. There is like a plastic tie as well that goes around the actual packaging, which keeps the clamshell shut, it looks like. So I'm just going to undo that. I'm just going to open it slightly so I can get out all the packaging and move that off to the side and out of the way. Wow, just seen the inside of it. So you've got the metal chains that are on the front here. This bit here that kind of moves in and out, which looks great. And then I think I kind of showed you the back. I'm going to attempt to try and open this up and show you some of the bits that are inside before I start assembling it. So you can see inside here various different places where you can put things. There's another box in here of stuff and another thing here, I'm not sure what that is. So let's open this up. Lost my scissors somewhere. And amongst all the snake mountain bits. Let's open this one up. And this one is Skeletor's throne, it looks like. Yeah, so there's a lot of extra packaging bits and pieces that go with it. Most of it is cardboard, but there is a fair bit of plastic in there. Yeah, so this is bone throne. I'm not sure, because the one thing is I'm buying it for Origins figures, because you know I'm sort of late to the party with these other ones, so I'm kind of like going through and doing it really to fit in my for my Origins ones rather than any Classics ones. So from that point of view, I'm kind of sort of doing it a little bit differently. And he kind of fits in there. You can see it's not quite designed for him. So I don't know if there's a better way where you can just kind of get him standing by his throne there. Something like that. That gives you an idea of scale. And this thing is massive. It really is. I think from here, what I'll try and do is get some bits attached, I think. And we'll go from there. Right, so we're just going to take a look at adding all the accessories. Just to show you, it comes with this kind of instruction set, and it does take you through kind of step by step what you need to do and how you need to add it all. but I'll take you through it anyway, and that should make it a little bit easier for anyone just in case they're not sure or interested in on how it goes. So first thing it shows you is opening it up, which we've done. Next piece it shows you is this bit here. Let's move Skeletor out of the way for now. And the bone throne. So it shows you this piece here, and it shows you actually adding in one of these to it. So it says installing it. So you just kind of line these up, kind of push them towards you like so. Like that. So you've got that in like so. Next up, it says about installing this at the top. So probably won't be able to see this, but I'm just pushing this in right at the top, like so. I'll just check the camera to see if you can see any of that. Yeah, you can kind of see where it's going in at the top, and there's just a couple of like slots which will then just clip in. So just be careful, obviously, as you do it. You just want to kind of bring it down. It's quite, you do have to put a bit of thought into it, but it's pretty sturdy. It will kind of click into place. Right, so that bit is done. And then next up, it says attach a snake onto the left of the gateway by inserting into the hole and turning only a few degrees clockwise to secure it. So that is up here. So it says about popping in there. There's like a little groove here that matches up. So you can see this here matches up, and then that's what they mean about you kind of turning it. And then you turn it slightly clockwise, so it's then kind of, the face is then kind of coming down. So it's in, I'm just being careful because I don't want to kind of break it. And there we go. So that's fine. And you do then actually get a bit of movement on this head up and down. I will, once I've installed all these bits, kind of come out and give you a bit of a better look. So next up, it says about installing the bridge. So slide the bridge into slots near the lava flow. So this presumably where they probably want it more kind of open. So I'm gonna need to move this around slightly. It's difficult because I've put this on a kind of like a mattress. Well, it's actually a pair of Transformers curtains, G1 curtains. So I just, hopefully you guys can see that. I'm just going to check the camera real quick. Yeah, actually, okay, so that's not too bad a view there. Just going to lift it up so you can see the snake there as well. Right, so you should be able to see everything there. So yeah, so it says about installing this bridge piece kind of over these here, so it seems like it will kind of slot in on either side. So it looks like it slots in there. No, it slots in there, and then on the other side. So if it's not quite connected, you'll have to bring it out a bit towards you, so then you can make sure that you've got both kind of lined up in place. And I guess obviously if you want to display it shut, you'll need to take that bit out to do it. Just making sure that is in place. It's quite a tricky one to get at, especially with the camera and sort of the table kind of being either side. But I think I've done it. Seems pretty secure. I'll just readjust everything, just make sure everything's all okay there. Right. Yeah. Wow. This set is so massive. It's really hard to put into words. So you've done that bit there. So that kind of slots in. Exterior play. Lift the demon's jaw to make it chomp or talk. So what side is that on? So that's just talking about on here. So he does that. Snap shackles around action figures' wrists to temporarily detain them. So these bits are wrapped up at the moment. So just need to kind of free them. Best way possible. Like that. That's one out, and the other. Come on. Yeah, these are a little bit tricky to get out, and I've just pulled it off there. Okay, so I've pulled it off there. It looks like it's something I can close up, but essentially that's a plastic piece I think I've just broken. So that is not good. So although the metal bits, this bit here is plastic. It looks like it will just fit back over. I might have to super glue that bit in afterwards. Yeah, it's pain, especially with them kind of sellotaping these up so tight that it's hard to actually get any scissors into this just to undo them. So I will be able to get it back in. So all I've got to do really is kind of just push it into there like that, and now I just got to remember, see if I can super glue that piece in a bit better. But I'll demonstrate with this one that you can kind of capture a figure in with this. Obviously this is meant more for the, well, it is meant for the classic figures, not the Origins ones, but you can see it still does the trick. An old Skelly there is been trapped in his own kind of claws. Right, so these next bits look as if they're in the kind of internal piece. So what I'm going to do is just turn it around and then we can look at the inside and add in all these other pieces. So I'm just going to unpeg old Skeletor from here, like so. I think I'll turn off the camera while I do this, so when you come back to me, we'll be looking at the inside. Right, so this is the inside of Snake Mountain. So you can see the other side of the kind of lava flow and all the room inside. I know I keep saying it, but it's such a big place. I mean, here's Skeletor here. I mean, you're never going to get an actual mountain or basis in scale, but you know, they do a good as job as possible. And there's Skeletor inside. That's the Origins one. So yeah, there's quite a lot of moulded detail inside of this. Look, got all inside of here. All of these bits in here, which looks really nice. Looks like they fall from the trap here and then kind of slide down here. So from the instructions then, first thing it tells you to do is to push down the scepter onto post and secure into place. So we've got our scepter. So I'll need to move over to the other side. And there's just like a peg, large round peg that sticks out here, and there's a hole in here, and then presumably you're gonna have it that way around, so you've got the head looking outwards, but I guess you can turn it either way around. So back to that. Again, with this, you have to actually use a fair bit of force. It's quite tricky to put on that. On mine, it feels like there needs to be a little bit kind of shaved around the outside of it just to actually get that on. Just going to see if I can widen that out slightly. It's not far off fitting, it's just and it'll fit just to sit there, but not actually kind of clip into place. On mine, it feels like there's a kind of bit of extra plastic when you kind of line it up inside, so it doesn't quite sit on it properly. You can hear the ice cream man on his way over. Very tough to get on that. I think I've got it on now. Right, so that took a fair old battle. You can turn it around and also open it up in there as well. I think that's for like a weapons display. Yeah, you can put like weapons in there, which can store in there on like a thing in there. So that's one thing you can do. Right, so next it says about inserting the one of the consoles onto a post. So again, I'm not going to be able to reach over, so I'm going to have to come over this way and do that. Yeah, so the weapons thing is supposed to like fit into that gap in there. Just close up, and on the instructions they have it kind of facing out that way. And then this bit here shows pegged in to there. Is that right? Seems like it sticks out a bit. But that's how they've got it plugged in. So I'm going to walk around this way now. Bit of different exercise. Yes, that shows. Oh yeah, it says about put the bone throne where you like, but in the actual thing, show it as being there, so you can pop it there, just to give you an idea of how you want to have it in there. Insert the trap. Insert the net beneath the trap door by inserting the 2 net posts under the gateway. Right, so we've got our net here, and it looks pretty similar as the one before. So where's the actual things for it to plug into? Oh, okay. So is it just here? No, that can't be right. No, that is right. Yeah, so it shows going in here. Come on. Like that. Like that on the other side, it's kind of long ways. Just hold the other end as you do it, and then obviously they kind of fall down here into this net, and there's also like a little slide bit down there as well. Next up, it says insert the mountain demons onto the wall, place onto desired locations. So I guess you can put these anywhere where you like. Yeah, they have them lots of different places. Have them on there. Yes. Yeah, I might put this one actually over there because it kind of takes up a bit more of that kind of space there. And then this one kind of in there, I think. Well, actually, that one kind of rubs against that a little bit, so put that one up here. It does say anywhere, so pop them where you like. The instructions do suggest a certain way around. I've got it slightly different to how it's suggested, but up to you how you want it. So there you've got all the faces in place there. And then it says about posting a few other bits in different places. So, you know, up to you where you want to place it, but you know, I can put his kind of throne thing down by the side here, or down here, for example, and then you could have the ladders going up that way, and then you've got this bit here, and you can have this kind of out to the side here if you want. Don't know, I haven't seen a place to put this. I think this is on the other one. I kind of missed that. So from inside the dungeon, place breakaway wall piece into the secret entrance, push to secure in place. So that is the piece on the other side. So I'm going to come around this way again. So I think that's in. Yeah, that's in, but it doesn't feel very secure. And then you've got the actual gate that goes on it as well. Okay, so that does go on eventually. Pop it on like that. And then it says about some of the play features as well. So that is everything kind of plugged on and kind of ready to go on it. And then it's a case of just going through some of the features. So yeah, it mentions the trap door. So I'm not sure how you actually do that. So poor old Skeletor's going to get done on a few of his own bits. So presumably you'll come through here. Oh, does it go the other way around? Oh, no, it does. So put that back on. So that more opens more that way. I think. I guess you can open it the other way, but it only opens up so far, so it's much wider that way. So get your figure, place it on, and then how do you turn the thing? Turny. It's supposed to be like a little thing that you can turn somewhere. Oh, is it just underneath? Ah, yeah, there's a little thing just here to the side. I hadn't noticed it. And you just turn it either side, either way, I guess. Oh. So he's got the weight to do it. Oh, there's some is there some tape on it? Oh, they put some sellotape over it. That's why it's not going down. Tape and stuff that are on these things. Right, come on. I've been useful to know about this beforehand. So I could have got in and grabbed or cut that bit of tape out. Where are my scissors? I shall use my little scrapey thing. Cut through that, and there you go. He falls in there. So that's the idea of that. I will do like a proper review, but I just thought I'd just show you some of this stuff as I find it. So that's that. What other bits does it show you? Yeah, it shows you kicking in the, going through the breakaway thing from outside. Anything else to show you on here? No, that is pretty much it. So that's it, all fully assembled. Next up, we'll try and get round to doing a hopefully half decent review. Bye bye for now.